Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video, we're not going to be looking at some video game music, we're actually going to be looking at some more music from Made in Abyss. So I did a song from this soundtrack before called Hannah's Eve Caradina. I really liked it, really liked it as well, and I got a lot of nice comments on it. The video did really well, so I thought, and I got some more requests to do more music from this as well, so why not do this one called Underground River. The last time the song was really chill, kind of lo-fi and stuff like that, so maybe it's going to be something similar to that. It's quite a short song, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. So we'll get into that in a second. So this is a blind reaction, so what we'll do is we'll listen to it all the way through without stopping, and then we'll go over it again and talk about a few things. But before we do that, please do like the video if you like it, and subscribe to the channel as well, so you can be here for more of this stuff, and leave a comment as well, because it helps my videos, so I'd appreciate it. But also you can leave your requests for other stuff that we can do on the channel in the comments below as well. So maybe we can do like something like else from Made in Abyss, or another anime, or another game, or whatever. So put those in the comments. But having said all of that, let's get straight into the reaction then, and let's listen to, I'm going to be writing some notes as well. But yeah, let's listen and get into Underground River from Made in Abyss in 3, 2, 1, go.
Traveling the ether back to you, to a land so far away. I feel the distance in between, a fragment of the world that used to be, speaking through the river stream, calling to me, luring me.
Wow, okay.
Though I know just what I am, who I could be is the mystery to solve. I shall find the underground river, so let it shine and
Well, I told you the song was short, and it's the very definition of short and sweet. There was a lot there to that song that was really, I mean, it's a really well-produced song, and I'm not going to pretend that I'm a producer and tell you all the intricacies of how this all works, because I don't know. But listening to it through, if you can listen to this song through a nice pair of headphones, like, you're in for a treat, because there's so much in terms of the layering. It's just really nicely done, and I'm going to go into why now. So let's go back over it again, and let's have a little listen and talk about a few things, and stop and start this time. So you've got this really legato, dramatic kind of strings playing in a minor key, going across, and also if you notice that the song, or the strings again, are fading up and getting louder and louder slowly, whilst you've kind of got this, like, sounds almost like a xylophone or something in the background as well. And this is just building a lot of tension, but it's nice, and it's slow, and it's kind of caressing you into the music. It's kind of leading you in. It's like you're kind of dipping your toe in water or something. It's like you're not diving straight in. You're getting in slowly, which is really nicely done. Yeah.
traveling the
So yeah, let's talk about that little xylophone thing in the background. Is maybe it's a synth sound or something they've done for production. I'm not sure, but it's got like a ton of reverb on it, and it almost sounds like a bell or something like that. It really reminds me kind of like the theme of sort of time, that kind of sound, like time passing or time even staying still or just ticking away. As that's the kind of, and maybe that's kind of the way that the rhythm is. That's kind of making me feel like that. It's like a clock ticking or something like that. Um, which is a really nice, like it's like a very pure kind of sound, and I might not mean much. That will be kind of confusing in the way to explain it, but it's just. I guess because it's so like, I don't know. It's the right word, is it? Um, it's just yeah, it sounds nice, really clean and clear to me within the mix so far. So let's go.
To a land so far away, I feel the distance in between.
And you've kind of got this as the kind of xylophone sounding thing is ascending. You've got this bass underneath it as well. It's almost like there's a little bit of a phaser on it. It's almost like it's kind of coming in and out. So it's like, is that kind of like a stream of consciousness kind of thing you're going for, or something like that? It's a really interesting, and there's a lot going on, and there's a huge amount going on. I want to speak about the vocalist, but I'm going to wait a little bit before we do that. So let's keep going for now.
A fragment of the world that used to be, speaking through the river stream, calling to me, luring me. Though I know just what I am.
I really like the kind of like when the beat obviously kicks in, and as I said with the other song, like the lo-fi kind of vibe from it. This is that, and this is lo-fi music. I really like the clicking it does for the percussion as well, because it's kind of similar with the xylophone and the bell sound, as I said, which is kind of a pure sound. It sounds like it's something that's coming from the earth, the world. It's something that's in the natural world, and it's not just added in instruments on a computer system. That's it sounds more, as I said, pure, more natural, adds to the song. And you have these strings ascending all of the time, keeping that legato feel, but keeping the drama there. Um, and maybe, I don't know, looking at the way it is it slightly more, medieval, not medieval, definitely not medieval, but having that more older period vibe to the anime. Maybe you want that more classical musical sound to it. I'm only basing that off of the frame that I'm looking at right now. I don't know anything about the show. But we'll carry on a bit further.
Who I could be is the mystery to solve.
And listening there, you've got kind of bits of the music, and you had like a high bit, which is nice, but then you've got bits kind of fading in and fading out, and kind of getting clipped really short as well. And it's just really interesting. And it's like it kind of gives the impression that that it's not someone who's fully this isn't a situation where everyone's fully aware of what's going on, or it's kind of as I said, a fading consciousness or something like that. Or maybe there's more that people aren't seeing, something like that. I like it. It's really intriguing musically.
I shall find the underground river soul.
All right, so I've held off talking about the singer for long enough, I think. So let's talk about it. So that's a real nice use of kind of the head voice, right? This isn't necessarily falsetto, but it is the head voice and the male sort of head voice. Kind of jazzy, very, kind of laid back, and it's not like the notes are quite high, but as I say, it's in the head voice, so that's why it's quite soft. It's kind of whispery. And this is an artistic choice, really, realistically. Like, you'd have to sing like this for a reason. And the thing is, when it comes artistically, why would a What does a male singing in the head voice, or typically, what does it male typically mean when they sing in a head voice or falsetto or whatever? And it's a showcase of kind of vulnerability. It's a showcase of like innocence. When it comes to this style of music, I think, or maybe even like more musical style music, and I think that may be a reflection of the characters. From what I can see, the characters look quite young. I don't know, that's for sure, because you never know with animes, but they look quite young, so then maybe they're just starting out this kind of adventure, and that's kind of like, I don't know when this comes, if it's in what episode this comes in, but if it's quite early on, then maybe this is the kind of to kind of simulate the start of their journey, the start of the where they begun, and how, as I said, innocent they may be. That's the theme that I'm getting from it, from simply listening to this song and not watching the show. I might have to watch the show because it's musically is just a lot going on, a lot going on.
Let it shine.
So when the song ends, so you've got that ascending strings, and it's just getting louder and louder and louder, and the drama is building, and you've kind of still got the vocals going over the top of it. That last little section, that last 20 seconds or however long it was, I'm not sure, is beautiful. Like, honestly, is so beautiful. Like in the way that the instruments sound, the way that it's layered. It sounds so nice. Like it's really, really quite stunning in a way. Like, this song is quite, as I said, it's a really beautiful song. It's a really beautiful song, really, really nice. And I'm kind of glad that I got to listen to it, because this would have flown straight under my radar. Otherwise, like, I never would have ever thought to look at this. So thank you for the suggestions, but this is a beautiful song. Really, really, really is. Let me know what you think of this in the comments below. And is there anything else from Made in Abyss that you'd like to have a look at, or for me to react to? Put those in the comments below as well. Or indeed anything else from any other song from anywhere. Put those in the comments below too. If you like the video, please do like it and subscribe to the channel as well. And also follow my Twitch stream. I would appreciate that. Link in the description. But having said all of that, thank you all so much for watching. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Travel